Peace and love, everyone. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you a concept, and I'm gonna relate it to an experience that I had in the past, right? So recently I just came across this little pocket book, and I was scrolling through the pages, and it was about seven different laws. They referred to it as laws, spiritual laws. You can relate it to wisdom or life, as the author put it. And I'm scrolling through the different concepts. I'm reading about it. One of them was titled "The Law of Detachment," right? And I thought that was an interesting title because I never seen the word detachment used as a form of used as a form of a law, you can say, or used in this sense, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting, and I'm looking into it. And as far as detachment goes, it was correlating to letting go of being forceful, in a sense of, in a sense, you can say in a sense of perfectionism, in a sense of something's going wrong, to not be so attached to what's currently going on, in a sense, but more so perceiving it as an opportunity for a new solution, perceiving a problem as an opportunity of an up-and-coming solution, right? So that was a part of it. And I thought about a previous experience that I had. This was over a year ago, a little over a year ago. I remember I was doing vending in the city. And I've done this about 2 or 3 times, right? So my first time around, I had a partner that I was partnering up with to take on this vending event. We were doing catering and things like that. We're both into culinary and cooking and things like that. So the thing is, this was taking place in the city, and I'm from the next state over. I'm in Jersey. So for me, this is kind of extended, it's a little bit more extended for me. My friend is already from kind of that area a bit. She has to travel as well, but the thing is, right? But look, the thing is, relating to that chapter, right? My first time around, how it went. When it came to the ingredients, when it came to preparation, we were overly prepped. Way too many ingredients. Way too many inventory. It was just overly prepped. It was we were just overly extending ourselves, like way too much than needed, right? And this is before we even knew what we were getting into what was going to be the outcome, you know, of what's to come, or what it will really be like, you know. So we were told we're gonna feed up to maybe like 75 people, and yes, it was a lot of people there, but like it was more so in a sense where it was like more so strangers in a way. It was like it was different groups of people, but not everybody is like all together in a way. So I guess you could say it's more so like you got a group of friends, you got a group of families, and you know, some sections, it's like sections in a way. People are doing, they got their own things going on and whatnot. So it's like, you know, we had our own little section, and basically the basis of it was just a matter of just overextending ourselves, and just putting in way too much labor. So yeah, we ended up, we was cooking whatever. It was cool, it was vibes, whatnot. But as far as the gaining, as far as the profit, it was low. It was very low. But I took note of everything that was occurring, like what went wrong. So I said to myself, when everything was said and done, I knew that this took up a lot of energy. This took up way too much energy. And if I do this again, it would not be this way, you know? It's best to have, it's like that saying goes, less is more, right? You want to utilize less energy to gain more. You don't want to just burn yourself out. You don't want to burn yourself out, burn your resources out. I knew that wasn't the way to go. But look, the next time around, I said it's not going that way again. Next time around, I took the skills that I've accumulated from being in the restaurant industry. Being in the restaurant industry, right? I took note of how they would purchase inventory, and how they would utilize and cook, like the quantities, like the way how restaurants operate when they're cooking, especially like when it's like for one serving size, usually they use very minimum ingredients, and they're able to charge more for less. You get that? Less effort, less resources, more gain. You get that? So I utilized that. The next time around, I said to my partner, I'm like, look, if we do this again, it can't go that way. Like things aren't gonna be done how it was previously. You know, everything you just take it as a lesson. You know, I took it as a lesson, and I noted like how or what not to repeat, let's say like that. So the second time around, I brought way less ingredients, right? I made like one trip to the store, to the market, got what I needed, right? I took track and note of my expenses, and let's just say this time around, we mostly sold out. This time around, well, let's just say we made a profit. This time it was a much better profit, and correlating to that, what I just read, the matter of detaching and letting go of perfectionism, letting go of, well, letting go of putting in, just overdoing. Stop overdoing and overthinking it, because it's really setting you back. Like, you really don't, I learned that you really don't have to do too much. You just have to do. But when you overextend yourself, when you burn yourself out, when you burn your resources, your mental, that's where you lose at. That's where you lose at. So, yes, the second time around, we made a profit. I did much less. I spent less. And the people, and also the people were, this was a different environment too. So the first environment was one city, and the second part was another different borough. But yes, and the second time around, it was way much more support. Like, I remember the first one, people was like stealing off our table, trying to steal off our table, and just all types of just maliciousness going on. Second time around, we did not get that energy. It was like the complete opposite. So but overall, I generally take that experience definitely as something to just learn from and keep track on within my journey, as far as business and as far as just growth and development. And just don't take, certain experiences, you don't want to take it as though, like, it might seem like a loss, but it's just really there to just show you more and to just gain, it's just an experience to just gain extra wisdom, and it's just the growth of really. But the key factor is just taking note of like what's going on, within your environment, and just letting go of that, just overdoing and overextending, telling you like less is really more. Less is more. You just gotta come in with the capacity, the level capacity that rests at your energy is what you want to utilize, right? Don't overextend your energy. So if that's what you can take out of this, yes, just don't overextend your energy. Just use just the right amount. When you feel like that's enough, stop right there. That's it. Like, if that's what I could tell myself, like, the first time around, like, you feel me, that would have been a better way to go about. But I don't regret it, because I've learned not to do that again, not to, mess up in that sense again, So I'm grateful for that experience, and hopefully you've gotten some insight as well. And that's all I got for today. Peace and love. I appreciate you for watching. This is Afro. I go by Aquarian Dream now. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm almost at 900. Come on, I want to get 1,000 this year. Come on, like we could do this. Come on, almost at 1,000, like less than 200, and then we finna hit 1K. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I just wanna. It's not even about what I want to do. Like it's just ongoing. It's happening. Like I'm stuck to this right now, and I'm not going away. Like I'm done saying, "Oh, I'm back." Like nah, like I'm here. I'm stuck, and I'm gonna be posting weekly from now on. And I appreciate the ones that's still watching, that's still tuned in. I see you. I love you. And I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Nah.